a bunch of random strangers trust me with their taste buds or not? I know that I promised everybody kebabs, but actually, I did not call you here for kebabs. I will tell you the dish and what it is after you taste it. What parts of the body are they using? Oh my god, it's so good! Here's the deal. I am driving out to one of my favorite Iranian kebab spots in Dubai, and I have invited a bunch of random people, strangers that I've never met before, through social media to join me for what they think is going to be free kebabs, except that I am not just going to be ordering kebabs. I am actually going to be making them try a really adventurous dish from Iran. And the question is, are they going to trust me enough to try it without actually knowing what it is first? Look, I've been doing food tours along with my team at Frying Pan Adventures for over a decade. So I'm hoping that I have the art of convincing people to try new stuff down. But we will see how far I get today. Wish me luck. And we are here. Khuri special kebab. One of the reasons I love Khuri is because they do a very traditional Iranian bread called sangak, which is from the word little stones. And if you come here, you have to step into the bakery and see how they make it. If you can actually open the door. Oh, sorry, you gotta pull, not push. This is my friend Shahid, who I have known for over a decade now, but I don't know how he looks exactly the same. And Shahid is making a spectacular Iranian bread called sangak. You can actually see the ready-made ones hanging up on the wall. The longest ones can go up to 2 feet long. And look at that oven. Now the oven is what makes this special because it is lined up with pebbles. And the thing about pebbles is they get ripping hot. If you've ever baked pizza on a pizza stone, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when he puts the bread in there, the outside develops a crunchy exterior like super fast, and the inside still has a little bit of chew. It's one of the most delicious breads you can try, honestly. So he's gonna pull it out of the oven. It is spanking hot at this point. There are pebbles often still stuck inside. You can see that right here, and you just knock them off, and there you go. For perspective, this is how big this is. Let me show you where all the kebab action is happening. This place does the most juicy Kebab Koobideh in town. This is their speciality, is their twice minced lamb kebab. It's called Kebab Koobideh, and it's made on those flat skewers. I do not know what they do to make it as jaw-droppingly juicy as it is. Maybe it's, I don't know, they baste it with butter. Maybe they dip it into onion juice. I don't know. I'm gonna ask the guy and see whether he spills any secrets. ये Koobideh के लिए क्या करते हो? आप लोग butter डालते हो उस पे? No butter. Do they ये इसको प्याज के जूस में dip करते हो? Most of these Iranian places, they dip their kebabs into onion juice, specifically the minced lamb kebab. And I think that is the secret. मगर और कुछ डलता है उसमें कि इतना, मतलब क्योंकि मैं दूसरे जगह खाई हूँ और इतना जूसी नहीं है, तो क्या है उसका, क्या राज क्या है?
ये राज का जो हमारा शेफ है ना, तो इरानियन शेफ, हाँ, वो 20 साल से काम कर रहे हो। हमारा पहले दूसरा रेस्टोरेंट था मेरीना पे,
अबू हेल में,
अबू हेल में था, बाद में मेरीना में। ये 12-15 साल से पहले का ये कबाब।
He said the secret is in the chef, which is so unhelpful. He's been doing it for the last 20 years. The chef has, and so the secret has been really sort of, it stayed with him, and he brings it through in these kebabs. I'm going to try one last time. मगर ये जो गोश्त जो डलता है ना इसमें, बॉडी में से कौन से पार्ट में से रहता है वो? यहाँ आके पिसता है ये? हाँ, तो मगर कौन से पार्ट्स यूज करते हैं? ये कोबीदे बनाने के लिए कौन सा बॉडी पार्ट?
पॉट होता है, पूरा बकरा होता है, उसमें से बोन निकाल के बाकी बोन डालते हैं।
पूरा फुल मिक्स रहता है और ऐसा कुछ रहता है कि इतना परसेंटेज उसमें चर्बी रहना, इतना परसेंटेज,
वो तो होता है।
तो क्या है
तो
परसेंट?
शेफ को मालूम होता है।
So the thing is, तो शेफ कहाँ है?
शेफ नहीं मिलता है।
The chef is unavailable at the moment. I didn't book an appointment with him. They've hidden the chef. वो शेफ को वो चाबी और वो करके अंदर लॉक करके रखे हो शेफ को?
शेफ को लो करके रखते हैं।
शेफ क्यों नहीं होता?
So you can't see the chef. He is behind lock and key. They're keeping him in an ivory tower, guys. I tried to get as many secrets as I could, but I don't really think I've hit. I don't think I've hit the real secret, which is why you just have to drive down to Puri Kebab to get the best Koobideh in town. I tried one last time and they were like, if you meet the chef, we're gonna have to kill you. But like I said before, those kebabs are just a decoy. I'm gonna step inside the kitchen and see where they're making my secret dish. I'm not gonna tell you the name of the dish that I'm gonna serve them just yet. But what I will tell you is that it's a very popular breakfast dish in Iran. People often have it even before sunrise. It's a super hearty soup, completely non-vegetarian. But the question is, what body parts are they using? Brilliant. One of the ways in which we picked people was to really capture the multicultural spirit of Dubai. I'm going to get everyone to do a round robin and tell you where they're from.
Hi, my name is Emmy and I'm from Japan.
Hi, my name is Alina and I'm from Russia.
Tufi, Lebanon.
Nadia, Greek Jordanian.
Samwat, India.
And we are here with the group of random people that I've pulled together for lunch. We're going to start off with the sangak bread, which some of you are familiar with, not everyone. So let me just explain it. It is a bread that was made on hot pebble stones. That's why it's called sangak. It's a traditional Iranian bread. We're in an Iranian restaurant, by the way, if that wasn't obvious already. And the best way to have it, so you grab your bread, okay, and then you put some rehan, which is a kind of basil. You put that in there. You put some cheese. So this is your white, almost like feta, but it's not exactly feta, cheese, tomatoes, if you want cucumber, though I'm not a big cucumber person, in the sandwich, fold it up, and then boom, you're ready to go, okay? And now, I know that I promised everybody kebabs, but actually, I did not call you here for kebabs.
Surprise.
Surprise! I've called out another dish, which is a little high on the adventure scale, and I know some of you are adventurous. Some of you are less so. I will tell you the dish and what it is after you taste it. Let's bring out the dish. So this is a very traditional Iranian breakfast dish. People often have it even before sunrise. There's the soup, which is the best part. So what I like to do with the soup is I like to take it in a bowl, crush this bread up into it and sort of have it like that, or you can just have the soup on its own. And then, of course, there are the parts. Who on this table wants to wager a guess as to what these are? This is the leg, kind of, okay.
As the tongue.
Okay.
It might be a brain. Other parts? This one? No. It has a bone.
What do you think? Tawfiq definitely knows the answers. Let him go for it. I think he's like,
I
I
don't know if I
know.
know all the answers, but there's a piece of brain, there's a piece of foot. I think, is there an intestine in here somewhere? No.
Is there an intestine? And there is the question.
That's not a tongue.
If I'm right, that might be looking right back at you because that might be the eye. I love the.
I think that's,
Oh, nice.
I think that's definitely the tongue because I can see the taste buds.
This one, yeah.
You can see the taste buds.
This one, very small tongue. I
Yeah.
think it's the tongue.
All right, shall we try it? And then we'll figure out what it is. When we sent out the form that you all filled out to come for this lunch, one of the questions was, how adventurous are you and what's the most adventurous thing you've eaten? And we actually didn't pick only people we thought were higher on the adventure scale. I was trying to pick people who were low on the adventure scale. Unfortunately, the least adventurous person actually backed out at the last minute. So clearly something set her off. But Alina, you had something really interesting on the things you would not eat. You said tofu.
Tofu and other.
Udder, like, tell me about udder. Who doesn't eat, what is even udder? Like a goat, like a cow's udder?
Cow's udder, yes.
Where do they eat cow's udder?
Like once I tried it.
Okay, so you've tried it already.
Yeah, I tried
What
it
does it
already.
taste like? Does it taste milky?
No, it's like tofu. That's why I don't like it.
What about tofu don't you like?
Oh no, I hate it.
So check out this soup. You can actually see this gelatinous layer up on the top. And that is because it has been slow cooked overnight with all of the spare parts that we just discussed. And this is the liquid gold. This is where all of the flavor is. Look at Elena's face. She's like, I don't know. You can do this. And you just, the best way is, of course you can have it plain, but I like it with bread crumbled in, okay? Soup, simple.
This is umami.
Yeah, it essentially
It's
is.
all the different flavors, the collagen.
Who's gonna do which body part? Pick your part. And I'm gonna go for the cheek.
I'll try a brain. I've never tried brain.
Okay, you've never tried brain. I want to hear what you
Start
think.
with brain.
Okay.
Very round. Very creamy.
Creamy.
It's a bit like marrow.
That's exactly what Hannibal said.
That's my first brain experience.
I'm so proud of you, Tofi.
Thank you very
I'm so
much.
proud.
This kind of has a texture of a lighter liver.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is bone marrow? A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lion.
Yeah, I
Are you feeling a little smarter?
Definitely.
This has a slightly tofu-ish texture, though, I have to say.
Interestingly, I feel, especially the nerve behind the eye, feels like bone marrow.
The nerve behind the eye.
Yes. I first tried that with a
very
chef.
large fish eyeballs before, but not
Not a goat eyeball.
mammal eyeballs.
Samar, have you had eye before?
No.
Okay. Samar's gonna, each person is trying something that they have not tried before. I think you just have to go with the whole thing.
The whole thing?
I just think splitting an eye, we don't want to split hairs over splitting an eye.
No.
Particularly appetizing, but
Even without bread.
It's good.
It kind of bursts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like bone marrow.
it is, right?
It's like bone marrow, very soft.
Yeah.
No?
It's
Bit of
surprising.
squishy
Yeah.
kind of feeling.
Did you expect it to be like that?
No.
What did you expect eye to be like? Rubbery?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, but it doesn't look like the rubber pieces.
Right. You never know until you try something, right? And honestly, nose to tail eating is the way to go. This is how people used to eat back in the day. You don't waste any part of the animal. This one is the hooves,
trotters,
the trotters,
yeah.
and this is so high in collagen. So we absolutely love this because we have grown up eating this. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dip it in so I get all of, look at this. This is the worst looking bite that I could possibly have made, but it is going to be so good.
David Chang would call it ugly delicious.
Everybody wants a piece
Oh
of
my
that.
God, it's so good.
Can I try the whole thing?
Either I lucked out with some amazing people or I just communicate instant trust that all of you are trying this. I want to believe it's a mix of both. By the way, I never actually said the name of the dish that we just had. So the soup, we got so carried away with the tasting. It's called Kale Pache. Kale, which I think means head, and Pache, which are the trotters. So it's the head and the trotters that are simmered often overnight and then had as breakfast. Shall we guess what meat this is? Let's do a round robin. Summer, you're up first. Lamb.
Maybe lamb.
Lamb.
Because of everything we've had here, I'm going to guess camel.
Okay.
Goat.
Tastes like lamb, but I want to say goat maybe. but it's not chewy enough to be good.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Camel is more chewy as well.
Camel is also more
Camel is
chewy.
more chewy.
Camel has a gamey taste.
Yeah. Okay. I've only ever had stewed camel. I've never had grilled camel, so.
I have some really adventurous people. Okay,
I don't know. Don't look at me. I don't know.
just take
I don't know.
Chicken.
Mutton. I don't know. Chicken. Yeah.
Gold is a good guess.
Colored chicken. I don't know.
colored chicken. And the prize for the correct guess goes to Emma. It is camel.
Wow.
You just said camel tikka. Yeah, it's camel tikka.
Camel usually has this a different color.
Tawfiq, how can you look at this and be like, it doesn't look like
It
camel?
usually has a bit more of a gamey texture, a gamey color. You know, like when you look at rabbit.
Would you have expected it to have humps?
No. I'm not expecting the kebab to come out with humps on top.
But they call it rabbit meat.
Yeah, a bit like rabbit. When you look at rabbit, you know instantaneously it's rabbit. It has kind of that gamey texture, like pigeon.
Can I tell you what they've done?
Exactly.
It has yogurt. It was
I was-
marinated in yogurt.
100%.
Did you just read my mind?
100%.
No, but look at it. Look at it.
I was literally going to say that.
And the taste.
It's because of the yogurt. They marinated it in yogurt and it's just creamy inside the mouth.
So I have a question. Since we all told you what was the most adventurous thing that we ever ate, what's the most adventurous thing you've ever eaten?
I think I'm not exactly sure now. I feel like the memory's blurred, but I know I had some kind of insect when I was in maybe Vietnam or Cambodia. I can't remember. But I think that's as adventurous as I got. I probably ate. I don't remember if it was locust
Very
or what it
crunchy
was.
kind
Yeah.
of those.
I don't think I would do that again. It didn't really.
So
it
many
didn't really
pokey
do
bits.
anything for me. Yes. I feel like I tried it. I have had goat testicles. I have had that.
What is testicles?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Goat
very
and sheep testicles.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that
that's
I've
not
had.
very
No, for us, super
adventurous.
adventurous.
Yeah. Really? You had testicles, but you didn't have brain.
No, I kind of just avoided the brain.
But you're like,
know
bring
why.
on the testicles, but not the brain.
testicles.
Wow.
No, it's just like you grew up with brain, right?
Yeah, so this is their Laban, which is basically buttermilk, or they call it Iran. Do the buttermilk with soda.
Carbonated goods.
Carbonated do.
I mean, this is something that we would have it during our school times. After we play football, we'll have buttermilk, we put soda in and mix it together. They have it ready made.
Right. I think the guy who used to play football with you went out and started a company.
Maybe.
Dubai is the place to come if you love your kebabs, because we've got kebabs from all different cultures, all over the Middle East, all over the Indian subcontinent, AC style kebab to an kebab, and then my personal, which are Iranian kebab. One of my favorite kinds of kebab right here at home. It's a special South Iranian kebab place, and this guy is my favorite. It's Kebab Koobideh, which is a twice minced lamb kebab, and theirs is exceptionally juicy. You pair it along with bread, dip it in the yogurt. I'm going to show you the perfect bite right about now. And there you go. I don't think anyone needs a tutorial, honestly, on how to eat a kebab, but I just want to bite a kebab. And there you go. This is one of those foods that you have to have if you're in Dubai. There you have it. One of the most anticlimactic endings, because it turns out everyone on this table is more adventurous than I am. So, so much for driving out to Mamzer to have this meal with me. It was a pleasure sharing all of the different spare parts. And that is it for this episode of Ditch the Silver. The next time you meet something that deserves your hands-on attention, because real food really does, you know how we roll. Forks down, sleeves up.